Yoga Nidra is the yoga of sleep. Only listen when you have time and space to practice yogic sleep. This recording is for educational use and is not a substitute for professional medical care. This Yoga Nidra script has been adapted. Welcome to the fourth meditation from the Integrative Restoration Institute. This is the iRest Yoga Nidra script for the sheath of pure I-ness. Settling in. Begin your practice of iRest in a comfortable position, arranging your body so that you feel completely supported for going into a deep state of rest and self-inquiry. Traditionally practiced in the Savasana pose, lying supine on the floor with your back against the earth and the front of your body facing the sky. You should find comfort in whatever position you assume. If you find that you rest more easily with your legs elevated over a pillow or a bolster or some folded blankets or towels, please do feel free to engage in this practice from that position with legs elevated. Alternatively, you may find that you rest most easily reclined in a chair. That, of course, is fine too. Just get in whatever position is most conducive to experience a state of yogic sleep. Take your time to settle in. Adjust clothes or anything that needs to be adjusted. Connect to your breath for a moment and really settle into the surface that's supporting you. If you could be 5 or 10% more comfortable, make any adjustments now that would bring a sense of ease and well-being throughout your body and mind. While this is a still practice, know that you always are free to move if you feel the need to. Welcoming messengers. During iRest, welcome every experience as a messenger that is inviting you to explore particular sensations, emotions, and thoughts, or the recognition of being, spacious awareness. Welcoming and responding to each messenger that arrives in your guest house of awareness with curiosity and openness. Senses wide open. Bring attention to your senses, allowing each perception to come to you. Sounds around and within your body. The touch of air on your skin. Sensations where the body touches the surfaces that are providing support. Sensations within the body. Surface sensations. Sensing the vibrant aliveness or vital life force of the body just as it is. Intention. recall your intention for today's practice, perhaps to remain alert and attentive, or to inquire into a particular sensation, emotion, or belief that you wish to work with, or simply to abide as joy, contentment, being, well-being, or awareness. Fully welcoming and affirming your intention for this practice with your entire body and mind. Heartfelt desire, wish, or mission. Now recall your heart's deepest desire, wish, or mission. The feeling of life living through you as deep longing, perhaps for health, healing, or awakening. A spontaneous desire that you wish to manifest more than anything else during your lifetime. This heartfelt desire gives your life a sense of purpose and meaning, affirming and experiencing the felt sense of this heartfelt desire, wish, or mission as true in this moment. As you're ready, set your heartfelt desire aside, welcoming how it may affirm itself throughout this practice and in your everyday life. Inner resource. Bring attention to your inner resource. Resting back into and experiencing the felt sense of unchanging being or feelings of well-being in your body. Experience the inner resource as a safe haven or refuge that helps you feel secure and at ease. Welcoming the felt sense of being and well-being as spacious, open, timeless, perfect, familiar, unchanging, yet fresh and always present. Really connect with this inner resource. You can use it anytime, day or night, anytime you feel the need to feel secure and at ease. Know that the inner resource is subject to change at your command. If helpful, invite in people or images, a wise man or woman, power animal, object or place in nature. Images that nourish feelings of being secure and at ease. Images that nourish the felt sense of being and well-being throughout your body. Know that you can return to your inner resource at any time, day or night, and throughout your practice of iRest, whenever you feel the need to feel totally secure and at ease. Sheath of sensation. Sensing your mouth, lips, teeth, gums, ceiling of the mouth, floor of the mouth, walls of the mouth, left and right, tongue, jaw, the entire mouth and jaw as radiant sensation. Give up being involved with thinking. Welcoming sensation just as it is. Sensation of the left ear. Sensation of the right ear. Welcoming both ears simultaneously as radiant sensation. Left nostril, right nostril, the flow of air and sensation inside both nostrils. Left eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone. Left eye as a field of radiant sensation. Right eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone. Right eye as a field of radiant sensation. Both eyes simultaneously, a field of radiant sensation. Without analyzing, sensing your way. Mouth, ears, nose, eyes, forehead, scalp, back of the neck, left shoulder, left upper arm, left elbow, left forearm, left wrist, left hand and fingers, the entire left arm as radiant sensation, right shoulder, right upper arm, right elbow, right forearm, right wrist, right hand and fingers, the entire right arm as radiant sensation. Give up analyzing. Welcoming both arms as radiant sensation. upper chest, mid-chest, lower abdomen, upper back, mid-back, lower back, the entire back of the torso, the entire front of the torso, letting go of thinking, the entire torso, inside and outside, as radiant sensation. Pelvis, sacrum, the pelvis and sacrum as radiant sensation. Left buttock, left hip, left thigh, left knee, left lower leg, left ankle, left foot and toes, the entire left leg as radiant sensation. Alert and attentive, sensing the right buttock, right hip, right thigh, right knee, lower leg, ankle, right foot and toes. The entire right leg as radiant sensation. Right leg, left leg, both legs at the same time as a field of radiant sensation. Sensing the front of the body, back of the body, left side of the body, right side of the body, inside of the body, the surface sensations of the body. The entire body as a field of radiant sensation, vibrant and alive, radiating in all directions simultaneously, inwardly and outwardly. Sense all that you are now aware of. How sensation is a movement within awareness. Feel back into awareness itself, sensing yourself as spacious, unchanging awareness, in which all of the changing sensations are arising and unfolding. Changing sensation, revealing unchanging awareness. Sheath of breath and energy. Breath awareness. Sense the body breathing itself on its own, and the natural flow of air and sensation entering and leaving the body as the body breathes itself. Let go of analyzing. Sensations within the nostrils, throat, chest, abdomen, the body breathing itself, the effect that the rhythm of this breath has on your body's contact with the surface supporting you. Staying with the flows of energy as the body naturally breathes on its own. Breath counting, and mentally begin counting now from 18 to 1 while sensing the abdomen rising and releasing as the breath naturally flows in and out. Inhaling, abdomen rising and expanding. 18, exhaling, abdomen releasing and relaxing. 17, inhaling, abdomen rising and expanding. 17, exhaling, abdomen releasing and relaxing. Continue with your body's own natural breathing rhythm. Here you get a few moments to engage in counting, alert and attentive, while the body does its job of breathing on its own. Your awareness is on counting. Completely absorbed in counting from 18 to 1 while the body breathes itself. If you lose count, start again at 18. Counting, body breathing itself. Inhaling and expanding, exhaling and releasing. Alert and attentive, just counting while the body breathes itself. And now let counting fall away. Attentive to the flows of sensation throughout the body. The body a field of radiant sensation. And if helpful, interweave your inner resource of being and well-being throughout your body, feeling secure and at ease. Aware and sensing all that is present in awareness. And then dissolve into being, unchanging awareness, in which all these changing perceptions are arising and unfolding. Changing perceptions revealing unchanging awareness. sheath of feelings and emotions. Opposite feelings. Welcome spontaneous feelings that are present, perhaps warmth or coolness, heaviness or lightness, comfort or tension, or feeling that which is most calling your attention in this moment, without changing what you perceive, simply welcoming spontaneous feelings that are present. Remember, you always have your inner resource to provide comfort and ease. If it's helpful, locate an opposite feeling or opposite feelings. If you're sensing warmth, sense coolness. If you're sensing heaviness, sense lightness. If you're sensing comfort, sense discomfort. If you're sensing tension, sense relaxation. Then, once you feel the opposite feeling, move back and forth between the opposites at your own rhythm. Then perceive opposites simultaneously without analyzing, just sensing. Remember, you can always interweave your inner resource of being and well-being, feeling secure and at ease. Perceive how everything is a movement within awareness. Then dissolve into being, unchanging awareness, in which all the changing sensations are arising and unfolding. Changing sensations revealing unchanging awareness. Opposites of emotion. Welcome an emotion that is present. Or recall a specific emotion that you are working with in your life. If no emotion is present, this too is your experience. Everything just as it is. If an emotion is present, where in your body do you feel it? Are there images? Thoughts? Memories that accompany this emotion? Is there a center to this emotion? Is there an outermost periphery? welcoming your experience just as it is, without judging or analyzing. Remember that you always have your inner resource anytime you feel the need to feel secure and at ease. If it's helpful, locate an opposite emotion. Where and how do you experience this opposite of emotion in your body? Is there a center? Is there a periphery? Move back and forth between these opposites, experiencing first one and then its opposite at your own rhythm. When it feels right, sense both emotions at the same time. And also sense how this acts on your entire body and mind. If helpful, interweave your inner resource of being and well-being throughout your body, feeling secure and at ease, while sensing how everything is a movement within awareness. Feel back into being, unchanging awareness, in which changing perceptions are unfolding. Sheath of cognition. And locate a thought or belief that you take to be true about yourself. And if no belief is present, this too is your experience. If a belief is present, where and how do you feel it in your body when you take it to be true? Welcoming memories, images, or emotions that spontaneously arise without analyzing or trying to change your experience. Remembering that you have this inner resource to find rest and security and feel at ease. If it's helpful, bring to mind the opposite of this belief. Where and how do you feel it in your body when you take this opposite belief to be true? There is no right or wrong answer. Your experience is perfect just as it is. Is there an image or an emotion that arises with this belief? Are there associated thoughts or beliefs that are present? stay with this experience just as it is, knowing you can always access this inner resource of being and well-being that you always hold within you anytime you need to feel secure and at ease. Now return to the original belief while noticing what's present. And then return to the opposite belief again, holding that is true while welcoming your experience with curiosity and openness. And now, at your own rhythm, alternating several times between these two opposites of belief. Then welcoming both beliefs at the same time, while experiencing how this impacts your body and your mind. If helpful, interweave your inner resource of being and well-being throughout your body, feeling secure and at ease. And be aware of all that is now present in awareness. And dissolve into being. Awareness, spacious, unchanging awareness, in which all of these perceptions are unfolding and passing away. Unchanging awareness as changing perceptions come and go. Changing perceptions, revealing unchanging awareness. Sheath of joy. Sense the entire body as a field of radiant sensation, while bringing attention to sensations of well-being or contentment that may be present. Feel an inner smile radiating from your heart, radiating from your lips, gently smiling. Sensations of contentment and well-being expanding throughout your entire body from the heart, radiating from the heart in all directions, inwardly and outwardly, throughout every cell of your body. This smile from the heart, representing contentment, representing well-being, radiating into the head, up to the crown, and all through the torso, radiating through the arms and into the hands, radiating through the legs and down through the feet. Sensations of well-being, radiantly alive. This feeling of contentment and well-being permeating every cell, the vibrant life force energy moving into every cell with this inner smile radiating from the heart. If helpful, you could recall an image of someone you love or who loves you, or a particular circumstance from life that evokes feelings of well-being into your entire body. Then give up the images and become completely absorbed in the feeling of pure well-being and contentment. The sensation of well-being and contentment throughout the body. If it's helpful, remember you can always interweave your inner resource of unchanging being into your experience of joy and well-being. Perceive how every perception is arising in your awareness. Feel back into awareness itself. Sensing yourself as spacious, unchanging awareness in which all of the changing sensations arise and unfold. Changing perceptions revealing unchanging awareness. Sheath of pure I-ness. Feel back beyond what you are perceiving and experience yourself as vast, spacious, and unchanging awareness. Perceive how everything arises within awareness and reveals awareness as the very spaciousness in which it is unfolding. Sense how awareness touches and pervades each movement that arises. Sensing your way. Dissolving into being, awareness itself, and inquire. As awareness, where is my center? As awareness, where is my periphery? You can't think your way into this inquiry. Instead, feel your way. If helpful, interweave this inner resource throughout your body, bringing you security and ease. Allowing everything to be just as it is, without trying to understand anything, simply being just as you are, and everything just as it is, while being spacious, unchanging awareness, even as changing experiences come and go. Everything just as it is. Awareness aware of itself. Here you get a moment to revel as awareness. You get a little pause. everything just as it is. Reflect back on the journey you've just taken. Welcome qualities that are or have been present. Feelings, emotions, thoughts, beliefs, sensations, and unchanging awareness in which everything is arising, unfolding, coming and going. Heartfelt desire, wish or mission. And be aware of your deepest heartfelt desire, wish or mission. Welcoming it as an affirmation of your present reality, while noting an intention that supports living this heartfelt desire in your everyday life. Awareness awake to itself. Imagine yourself going about your day while feeling your inner resource of unchanging being and well-being, and yourself as unchanging awareness, in which all of the changing activities of your life are unfolding. Emotions, thoughts, sensations, your personality, and this indescribable sense of being, unchanging awareness. Sensing the paradox of being both spacious and vast as awareness, without border, without boundary, all while being this personality that has location, center, and periphery. Your body, mind, and personality free to be just as they are. Sensing and affirming how in each moment you always know the exact and perfect response to each situation that you encounter in life. Take your time now as you transition back to your waking life. When it feels right, opening and closing your eyes several times while feeling your inner resource of unchanging being and well-being. Returning to your eyes open state of waking consciousness. Grateful for taking this time for yourself in the practice of iRest. If you are going to get on with other tasks after this practice, first roll over to one side and take a few breaths. We're going to get up gradually. And slowly and carefully sit upright, taking a few deep breaths here, or maybe again just counting while the body breathes itself. Allow the blood flow in your body to redistribute and harmonize again. Check in with your feet. Wiggle your feet and feel them against the surface that they're on. Soles of the feet to the earth. And check in with your head. making sure that you don't feel lightheaded before you get up. Maybe taking a few more deep breaths, breathing in, abdomen expanding, breathing out, releasing and relaxing. As you stand up to get on with things, just make sure that you take your time and allow yourself to transition back to waking life as though you just had a good time with rest and yogic sleep. Thank you for sharing in this practice. Yoga Nidra is now complete.